Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Caitlin if you are new here, and I would love for you to subscribe. I do like vlogs and makeup tutorials or makeup videos, reviews and stuff like that if you are interested, so definitely subscribe. So today we're going to be doing basically a full face of e.l.f. makeup, e.l.f. brand makeup. So I already started off my brows. I did film that, so the tutorial will actually be at the end of the video. Just because I just posted an updated eyebrow tutorial, I just feel like I should put it at a designated spot in case people didn't click on this video for that. So yeah, I'm going to put that at the end, but I did film it for you guys and I used different products other than e.l.f. One thing I do want to say about that though is e.l.f. has come out with a lot of new innovative makeup and they've really stepped up the game over the year in 2020. However, it doesn't mean all of their products are good. So some of the products here, I don't have everything full face, e.l.f. yada yada yada, because I don't want to promote or put out products out there that I wouldn't personally buy or I personally wouldn't use or that wouldn't work for me personally. I will of course try it and tell you guys my best reviews, but I'm not gonna try it and spend the money on it just knowing that I won't like it. So yes, I do have definitely alternatives for you guys, so I'll definitely be putting that in here and everything like that, and I'll be telling my honest thoughts and feelings about it and everything. But yes, also bear with me because I have no contacts in and I have my glasses here, but obviously doing my makeup I can't wear my glasses, so it's gonna be a little bit of a issue. If you want to know what's going on with my eyes, my last vlog will explain it, and then I also filmed a new vlog, an updated vlog on this situation that will be out either before this or after this, so also go watch that if you want to stay up to tune with it. So yeah, let's just get right into it, why not? So I ended up using two different e.l.f. primers, and the first one I use is a Putty Primer, which is very popular. It's supposed to be a dupe for the Tatcha one that I really like. And this one's basically for pore filling. And then I talked about the Jelly Pop primer, which is a really good primer, and that one is basically around gripping the makeup, so I just put that on the outskirts of my face. And then the Putty Primer mainly on my T-zone and mainly where I have bigger pores and stuff. So before this one, I've actually only tried this one and I thought they were very similar, but they are not. This one is a lot less glue-like than this one, and this one is a lot thicker than this one. This is more, I feel like a water base, pretty thin, easy to work with, refreshing, and this one is thicker and sticky. It is still refreshing, but in a different way, if that makes sense. So yeah, so I guess I'm just gonna start off with the base. So I do have the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream foundation. However, I don't love CC creams. It's just not my style, not my speed, you know. I am going to use it, however I'm just going to focus on the cream products. So I have the hydrating camo concealer, the satin finish one, and I have this in fair beige, and then I have another one in tan latte for cream contour. The one thing I do want to say about the concealers are on the shade range. When I was picking it out, and I went to Walmart and Ulta for both of these, for the darker complexions they really didn't have a lot. It kind of went from tan to one really dark shade, and that was kind of it. I know that for darker complexions it is a concealer, so you want it to be eye brightening, but I just feel like it should have been a wider range because I don't personally like when I have to mix my concealers or my foundations. It's just annoying. So maybe hopefully they will widen that in the future, because it was kind of disappointing to see that there was just tan shades that weren't even really that dark, and then just a really dark shade. I don't know, it just didn't really sit well with me. Anyway, and then we have the e.l.f. Putty Blush. So I'm just going to be kind of putting everything everywhere, and then we'll go from there. I also already primed, so that will also be somewhere in this video. So as I explained before, I'm just going to be basically using
mainly the concealer, so like the concealer for my under eyes and cream contour, and then the blush instead of the foundation, because I really don't like the CC creams. It's really just like the moisturizing and sunscreen aspect of it, just making like the foundation kind of separate. It just never has sit well on my skin, and that's with like every CC cream. It's not just this one.
CC foundation. I'm just gonna put it on the back of my hand. I'm just gonna take like whatever.
So I ended up taking the CC cream and just putting it elsewhere on my face that I figured the concealer wouldn't like spread to, just to have like an even complexion. But looking back on it, I feel like I shouldn't have used so much, or not have even used it at all, and just basically went back in with the concealer if need be. Just because I feel like this was a lot more full coverage. I don't know what it was. Maybe I just put too much on. I don't really know. However, going on with the cream contour, this was actually a very good color for me. I think personally, it was like tan latte, I think it was. But I put way too much, and way too much on my forehead. You'll see in a second. But I literally went overboard. I had to go back in and add like more foundation and more concealer because I deadass fucked up. Oh fucking day. The sides of my face, though, like on my cheeks, it wasn't that bad. It looked really nice. So yeah, I would just go like light hand with the contour. These are new products, so I've never used them before. I should have like been more careful with that and like went with a little and then like built up more product if need be. But yeah, and then I ended up blending my nose contour out with a brush like usual, just because I thought that would be the easiest, and actually came out pretty nice. But it did come out harsh, so I did have to like go back in and do the same thing, but it ended up coming out really nice. I really liked the skin, how it came out.
I'm just gonna go back in with the concealer again on my nose one more time, just to lighten this bitch up because she's kind of bad. Okay, so I am back and I am looking a little crazy, but everything is looking really good. I don't know, like the skin's just looking so good. A little bit overboard on the nose contour and the forehead contour, or the bronzer or whatever, but I think it'll honestly go down after like the powder and everything. Actually, the e.l.f. complexion duo, so it has like the concealer side on this part, and then the, I think it's for foundation, but I like to use it for the blush because otherwise I feel like the blush actually like separates the foundation and stuff like that. I think this might be in Bora Bora, I don't know. It's one of the putty blushes, but it doesn't say what color, so I just swirl it around for a while till it looks like that, and I just like press it on. And I feel like a brush works a lot better than a sponge or your hands. One, it blends it really nicely, and two, it won't pick up your foundation this way, because otherwise I feel like a lot of cream blushes pick up your foundation. We are gonna go in with the e.l.f. Halo setting powder, Halo Glow setting powder, and this one's just in translucent, and this is a really good powder.
So I ended up just setting my face with the like Halo Glow powder, which is a really nice powder. I ended up just setting it with a sponge like I usually do. I used like the Wet n Wild Patrick Star one. Is that what it is? Is that wrong? Because like that's Patrick's, like isn't there a beauty guru called Patrick Star? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, it was Patrick Star from SpongeBob, and I did that, and then I used like my Juno & Co. Patrick sponge to do my under eyes, because that's just more full coverage using like one of those fuzzy sponges. So I set and baked my face and everything, and
look at the fucking color difference. Like on my neck, like I'm so pale and nothing like ever matches me. It's so crazy. So yeah, one thing I really do like about this powder is it doesn't make you look super dry, but it definitely like makes you look matte. So I do appreciate that. Before we get into the eyes though, I am going to use the e.l.f. brow gel. Now this brow gel, I don't know how much it is now, but back then it was $1 or $2. It is the best eyebrow gel. I used this growing up. I used this with the ABH Dip Brow. I use this all the freaking time. This was like my best, my most favorite eyebrow gel growing up, hands down, like, still love it to this day. Concealer, I wish I had bronzer to like blend down my neck, but it's not even worth it. Little bite-sized eyeshadow palettes, because they're $3, by the way, and this one's in pumpkin pie. It's a really cute. However, I heard these are shit. I heard these are terrible. But they're $3 and it comes with 4 eyeshadows, so like, is it really that bad, or is it like, this is what it looks like. It's a little palette, paleoto. That was so stupid. So I'm probably just gonna use 1 or 2 of these shades, because I do have a liquid glitter shadow in Pinky Swear, and it's like this pinky kind of color. It's really cute. So
I just ended up using the lightest brown in this palette and blending it in my crease just to kind of start it off, and I keep going back in and just using a light hand and blending as much as possible, just because that's going to be the easiest application to make sure everything gets blended the same and seamlessly and all even and stuff.
This is so cute. They are like super tiny, but I feel like with the Stila ones, they just dried out too fast and it was like a pain in the ass, and they were so expensive. It's like if you didn't use it as like an everyday thing, it just wasn't worth the purchase because they were just so expensive. So same little like applicator thing, and I don't know if you guys can see, but it like pulled off the, or like maybe like even moved around the concealer underneath, which was the base. So that's a little concerning for me. I'm just gonna let it sit for a second to like dry, and then I'm gonna go in with a darker shade, so I'll be right back. Okay guys, so this is the finished makeup look. I really cannot complain about it. I think it turned out better than I actually expected or anticipated. So unfortunately, e.l.f. doesn't have any highlighters or lip liners or mascaras that I like anyway. I feel like their mascaras are very like Wet n Wildy, like just poop. Is the L'Oreal Telescopic. If you don't have this, if you've never tried it, what are you doing? What are you doing? Come on. Morphe Backseat Love on my lips, just lined with some Laneige slit lip sleeping mask from before when I was like prepping my face. This is the completed makeup look, and I honestly really like it. The skin came out really nice. The eyeshadow even came out nice. Like, okay, I'll go off. I would definitely just chill out with like the concealer next time, but other than that, I think it looks really nice and I'm really happy with it. So if you guys enjoyed this video, love you guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. It really means the world to me, and I love talking to you guys, I love interacting with you guys, and I like seeing that you guys like and enjoy the video. So goodbye.
Okay, now moving on to the eyebrow tutorial. I obviously saved this for last. I brushed on my eyebrows because I'm using like a new brow pen I've never used before, and it's the Benefit, like those little 3-stroke brow pen type of bullshit, you know what I mean? So right here, as you guys can see, this was very nice and like easy to do, honestly. Like, I'm not even gonna front, but this whole time, like, do you guys even see like a lot of color? Like, I feel like I had to go in so many times and it was just so annoying. And like, for $25, $24, however the fuck, bitch, I just want my NYX brow pen. I want my Lift and Snatch brow pen from NYX, because what the fuck is this shit? I'm gonna give it to my mom. That's really why I bought it anyway, for my mom to try it out. But I really was not impressed with this. It's not even like a pen. It's very confusing and very hard to work with, so I don't know. I also bought this concealer because I really wanted it, and also don't really like this. I feel like because I used the e.l.f. one the same day, it's basically the same. I want to try it on my under eyes because I feel like that would be nice to try out, since it's like not cakey or whatever it claims. It still was pretty nice. I just don't see the hype. It just, the packaging really got me. I don't see why it would be $20-something. It's yeah. Yep, I'm gonna use it anyway though because I bought it, so